Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another video, and today I'm gonna build another house for another pet. But this time I'm not gonna go for cats, for dogs, or horses. I'm not even going for the goats or the little cute sheeps. No, this time it's gonna be about the fishies. Because I feel like the fishies are absolutely one of the underrated pets. Like, aquariums aren't often seen in Sims builds, and I'm gonna rectify the situation. And I thought we may go to Sulani and build a beachfront house, because I figure somebody who loves fishies probably also loves to watch the fishies in the wild. Let's get going, I guess. I have, as usually, absolutely no plan what I'm doing, but we'll figure it out along the way. I've been to Gamescom this weekend and actually got to play Enjoy or Inzoy, depending on where you live and how you pronounce it. It was kind of interesting to try the game out, but I am not gonna lie, I don't know what to make of it yet. The booth they had at the Gamescom was really decked out with sponsors. Like, they had so many sponsors. They were clearly spending EA kind of money, if you know what I mean. And most of the sponsors were tech companies, and the tech companies also sponsored the computers we were playing the game on. So we really had computers going. Like, it was really good computers. And yet there was so much that didn't really work well. There was a lot of distortion to the edges where you kind of have these white corners that are blinking around. Um, Lots of bugs in the gameplay too. The graphic wasn't as advanced as I thought it would be. Like, if you played Baldur's Gate 3, the hair reminded me of that, if you know what I mean, like where the individual strands don't really layer that well. Like, I was a little bit shocked by that, but I also see a lot of potential. So I'm really curious where this is going. May not be a Sims killer. Like, I feel like that's clearly what they want. They gave us a survey, and the survey had multiple questions about the Sims. Like, do you play the Sims? How much Sims do you play? And stuff like this. But at the same time, I don't think that's gonna happen. But I think they might be a pretty good option for people who are looking for something more realistic than The Sims, because that's what it felt like. Like, it felt like they were really going for a realism angle in a way that The Sims has never really delivered. But at the same time, they didn't have the stupidity and wildness that The Sims does deliver sometimes. Like, I was trying to see some ridiculousness and didn't really find a lot. So I'm not sure. It's definitely going to be interesting, for sure. Like, I'm looking forward to seeing this release. But I would advise to, manage expectations. It's not gonna come out and be this huge, big Sims killer thing. And I'm not saying this to dunk on the game, but I am saying this because I feel like the Sims community sometimes has really, really high expectations to things, and then is really, really disappointed when those expectations aren't met. And I'm just saying, calm down a little bit, and maybe you can still enjoy the new game. It is slightly worrying to me how much money they spend on marketing, because that makes me think they might want to make that money back. And as I hinted upon earlier, I feel like they're spending EA kind of money. And if they do that and ask for EA kind of money, then this will be as overpriced as EA's is. We don't have to sit here and act like The Sims wasn't overpriced. And if they want to make that money back with Inzoi that they're currently spending, I'm afraid that will be pretty much as overpriced too. But we'll see. Maybe they have a completely different financial model. It's definitely interesting to see more competition for The Sims, and I was really happy about the fact that there were so many people standing in line at their booth that I had to wait 2 hours in line, and that was because I had good timing. At other times when I tried, it was like 4 or even more than 4 hours, and I didn't bother. But it really gets traction, and I like that. I really like that. I like people to realize that there's a market there, and that it's not just The Sims. So hopefully, Enjoy is gonna send a sign. Really, it had the same lines as really big publishers at the Gamescom, so that says something. A newly entering the market game, having so many people standing in line for it, really does say something. Currently unsure whether I want a second story or not. I kind of don't want a second story, but this is also pretty small, especially if I want to have decorations like aquariums, which are famously huge. Maybe like this. I'll try with this layout. I don't know what I want the roof to be like. Maybe I'll use the sheet roof. It's a little bit more chic than the others, but I think it comes in this teal color that I find really fitting for a fish house. We're just gonna trust the process. Yeah, I don't want to go full island style, I think. Because this has the tendency to very easily look very, gentrification style. And I don't want that. I kind of would have liked this fence, but in a better color. Where's the Island Living slidey door thingy? There we go. Why is that so hard to find? It's got the blue and it's fish scaly in a way. I don't know. I think I kind of like it. There we go. I was looking for that letter. This wavy pattern, again, matching very well with our fish idea. I like that. I mean, no. I'm almost content with just going white walls on this, but maybe blue in the bedroom and white outside. So I want the kitchen to be kind of here, and then this to be dining, this to be living. This is a very large bedroom. And this I want to have plants on, so I actually gonna do that first so that I don't forget that. This is kind of fitting exactly. This is kind of cool. I want a lot of light. The next thing I'm actually gonna place is an aquarium, because I gave myself a very small space and aquariums are very big unless you pick the fishbowl, but I'm morally obligated to not pick the fishbowl, so huge ass aquariums it is. So we have a few to pick from, and they're all giant. I actually accidentally sorted them by size, which is a little hilarious. But I think the smallest one is out. It's not really the aesthetic. I like the interior of this one better than that one, but I don't like the exterior. Maybe I can have two aquariums, one in the bedroom, for example, and one in the living room. That's fully in the door. I don't think this is usable anymore. Like that, it's boring as fuck. Rum bum bum. No, I don't think I like the interior. I'm unsure where I want to place this one though. Maybe this goes here. I guess. But I don't think I like the white anymore. Maybe a beige one. Like a bit more of a sandy tone. I think that's better. Let's just put the rest of the furniture down. I'll start with the kitchen, I think, because that can influence the window placement and all that. Maybe a blue. I think I'm gonna actually use the island counters, because I like the texture of these basket of the corner pieces. Mm. Hmm. I can't get a matching blue stove, so I went with white and wood instead to match that part of it. And I moved the windows a little bit. I sized it down, but I think it still works sized down because all the objects that are on there could realistically come in different sizes. We have the matching upper cabinets, if you want to call them that. I don't know if I want them. Ah, no. This is basically the same color. That's good. I want to, on purpose, incorporate a few different wood tones. I know there's divide in the Sims build community on that, but I find it makes the builds look much more natural, much more realistic than if everything is matchy-matchy to the T. Because that's just not how the real world is. If you look around in the place you live in right now and count the different wood tones, you'll find probably quite many. Unless, I don't know, you're Kim Kardashian and everything in your apartment is beige marble, then you won't. But most normal people will find quite a few wood tones. I think I'll take the Moneymaker trash can because it's wood clad too. Short intersection now, but imagine cooking your food and this is what you look at while doing it. Absolute yes. The jealousy I'm feeling for this fictional non-existent, not even the fictional character exists that could live here, is immense. I'm so jealous. I want to live there. Now we have a very small dining space and the plants are poking through. I hope to hide that. How many people can we fit here? I mean, it's a small house, so it doesn't have to be for very many people. Honestly, this is a patio chair. But I don't like it for the space. I don't know. Like the blues almost exactly. Maybe I can have a more of a highlight wall there or a picture. I hate going for the catalog because it makes the entire thing so hard to go through, but we have all these nice fishy pictures that I will use. I suddenly don't know. Maybe for the bathroom though. I should make a build where I'm only allowed to use this wallpaper. Oh my god. It's like a green screen. There is the fishy thingy here. I think I want the fishy thingy. Is this too large? I almost don't think it is. Like that's the normal size. I feel like the normal size doesn't quite do it. And then a more, you know, normal sized picture can go here. Super expensive. Controversial thing. Dead fish, yes or no? I kind of feel like, on the one hand, it could be a thing of like, I'm a hunter, and I don't even respect the fish. Or, alternatively, it's like when people have, when people stuff their animals when they're dead. I'm not sure. Ooh, these. Ooh, shapely and blue. This one's cool. And this is funny, like a fence, the way it's slightly overlapping the window. I like that. It's a little intense. Maybe no. Maybe no rock. I think no rock is better than the wrong rock. And so far they've all been the wrong rock. That's like bubbles, like underwater. Very bright bubbles. I'm not gonna go for any curtains. We have the plants there and the fence there. I think that's enough. We have the privacy bamboo. Then maybe we need a smaller lamp here after all. Oh, they fixed the light. The light isn't making everything dark anymore. Oh, how nice. Okay. We have light now. That's pretty important. Now about the living room area. It's not spaced ideally to have a television or a bookcase or really anything. Spaced pretty poorly because I went for aesthetics over practicality. But that doesn't stop us from finding a way to make it practical after all. On the one hand, I would like to look out there, I think. On the other hand, that would make me place the couch like straight into the door. What if we have this television? Or that's kind of far away from oh god. This is super far away. But then if I put it closer, that looks just weird. Okay, maybe not a wall-mounted TV. This is actually pretty cool for the fishy theme thing. I don't know why, but it feels fitting for fishies. So what if this? Okay, so this would work. I hate it though. Oh no. I don't like it. I don't like it. I really don't like it. How about this is aggressively to the side? And I think there's windows like that too, so that it's not as freaky. I think that's better. It's still very far away. But I guess that's fine. Do I like it from the outside? Kind of no. Maybe if I have the entire front be this? That's really not private for the bedroom, but maybe we can hang something on the walls or we'll figure something out. Then it does look less weird from the front of the building, I guess. Jeez, that's so see-through. I need to figure out if the curtains could actually help this. Does that feel right? There we go. And if I have to pull the couch further out because of the curtains, then that also makes the space a little bit smaller. I think I like that better with the curtains. It's not so invading. I think I want blue here. I think I continue this. It's really beachy. I mean, I guess it's correct for where we are. We have this giant aquarium, a couch table too. When, if not now, is my question. When, if not now? And with the roundness of the couch and the roundness of the table, actually complements it quite well. Some sea life decor, I guess. And this actually looks a little bit like a bubble too. I'm all for the bubble decor now. Roundness is sea-like to me. It's really crowded. No, it works. Oh, cool. More decorations on top of this thing. Can I make anything look like fishies? Or do we have fishies? And I want a bookshelf. Okay, no, that's too sad. I wanted this to be only for decor, but I think it's better if I put the books here. It's just that it's very slim. That's why this shelf is so great for decor. But I don't like it. Maybe downstairs. Something with a little bit of pink inside of it. This is a great mirror for the bathroom. With the waves. The lamp is kind of trash now. Wherever I put it, it doesn't really fit. Maybe I just do it like this. Because I don't want just one of these lamps. A little bit of music is always important. Although, I may just want to use this one that never fits anywhere, and I therefore only rarely use. It's annoying. Because then we have the round shapes, the bubble shapes again. This is kind of cool because it's shell shaped. You can sit right next to the fishies that way. You could also still think about using it as a sort of divider. I'm still not totally over that idea. I kind of like it, yeah, yeah. Maybe we can try again with the bookshelf that way. I have never any trouble blocking things slightly if I have an alternative here. That's usually my deal. Like, I don't care if this shelf is really accessible. I don't even fully care if this seat is accessible, because I have alternatives for both of these things, so if they don't want to play nice, I'm cool with that. That way we can also watch this from both sides, which I am into. Okay! I think we need a little bit of a rug there. A small rug. Yep. That is a good rug for this. A little more neutral, so that it's not all blue and pink. There's nothing bad about beige, as long as it's not sad beige. Have shapes, have contrast, have a few accent colors. Just a few quick notes before leaving the house. Tipping money. The essentials. Oh my god, it's actually a quite livable space, despite the size. It works. It works. And I don't think I've created any routing issues. I think all the doors can be used. Yeah, it's fine. Off to the bedroom. I have an idea. Can we use this as a headboard? It may be hard to fill the tank that way. I have to see about that. It's definitely weird that the bedside tables are so far to the back, but if they're not, that doesn't work. So maybe I scrap that idea after all. Okay, different idea. Okay. Okay. Is this working? And now this doesn't look so intentional anymore. The fish tank is just kind of there. Okay, I'm truly unhappy. I'm pushing this round and round and round, and I do not get any happier. I need to figure something out. Okay, 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 okay. What do we think? This is... I think I can work with this. I think I have found a layout that is not making me want to throw up. Is it the best layout ever? No. But at this point, it's what we got. Or maybe not a mirror, maybe a picture. Ew. Ooh, upsizing that was a bad idea. Fishy, fishy, fishy? It's too island. Because I really, really don't want this to be an island home. I want this to be a fish lover home. There's difference in there. So some of the fishy, fishy things are unfortunately out. Ooh, yeah. Oh, the fishing chair. I'm sorry. I kind of need the fishing chair. This, I think we can't use. Right, because that's the hook bait. That's the hurdy-hurdy bait. It's kind of cute, though. Oh, right. Right, that's maybe a good lamp. I would have loved for this to be bigger. I remembered there being bigger ones, but I misremembered. I remembered the space ones. This has fishies. I remembered that. I'm not sure it works aesthetically. Mostly because of the gallery wall thing. I don't think I want a gallery wall there. I want one big piece there. This is just too grand. No, the color doesn't work at all. Pufferfish? The pufferfish could actually be fun, just because it's a pufferfish and not, you know, your everyday fish decor piece. I don't think a lot of people hang pufferfish up for decoration. Fish enthusiasts, though. This is round and bubbly. I don't know, I like it. Do I need and want any more decor? This bothers me. Maybe I can hide it with some clutter. Maybe like this. Or rather this, because then it's not just standing randomly in the room. It's standing to the side, but it's still covering the mess. I have decided that graphic design is the Sims' passion. And now the bathroom. Maybe natural stone, actually. I don't think the natural stone that I picked matches the energy of the metal sheet wall. But I like the metal sheet wall because it's slightly fish scaly. Maybe these tiles, because they match the floor and the door frame, and they provide a form of contrast to the blue walls. I feel like I'm making a controversial choice right now, but I am sticking to it. Now, what would be a fitting sink for a fish bathroom? These are the kind of questions you ask yourself only if you play The Sims. There is no other way you would ever wonder, what would a fish bathroom sink look like? That's not it. I was thinking this maybe because it's like ever so vaguely fish body shaped. But it's kind of a stretch. And I don't want the matching set because that toilet is not working for me. This is quite fitting with the wall. Need some form of storage, even if it's minimal as this. Yeah, I think that's gonna do. I think that bathroom is done. And with that, I think the inside is done, and we can continue with the outside. I've placed a few random bits and bobs. I think I want this in white. I have so many options for seating here. And this goes here. It's kind of like a fishing chair or like a sea watching chair. Maybe like this. And we need outside cooking. Because of course we do. Oh, you know what? Wrong. I always thought this one looks somewhat like an octopus. That's slightly ridiculous, but I do feel like it. And that's why it has to be here. Fishy, fishy, fishy. I think I'll stick with these two. This is horrendous. I don't suppose we have a fish mailbox? No. I mean, this is kind of a fish if you want. This is kind of driftwoody. But we don't really have anything I want. No. Unfortunate. Maybe I take this one because it looks a little bit weathered. Or like it would like make sense on a beach. Some of these swatches I really don't remember. Kind of like this rainbow one. And then we need some plants still. Okay. I just use a little bit to try and integrate it into the rest of the area. So like I dragged the palm trees here, for example. A little bit of the green to connect this. And then we need to fix all those walls. Because I cannot live with myself if the foundation is showing. Great. I wonder. I'm very unsure if I did something silly. But I feel like it's kind of fun if you go to inside the water. If you go into the water and have to cross like this. I don't know, maybe it's dumb, but it's fish. Hey, we need to fill these. Definitely. Okay, and now that we did that, why don't we tour the place? So there we are. This is our fish lover's home. As is right and just, the fish lover's home has fish accessories to lounge on, has fish decor, and is near the water, or dare I say in the water, to fully enjoy the fish. So let's just head on inside. We enter through these shaded doors into the living space. The living space obviously contains a fish tank table. It has blinds for, you know, privacy, because people will just be staring inside here. It has the television here and looking out to yet another fish tank that is quite the reading nook backdrop, and also separates the living room area from the kitchen area, which we find here. It's a small kitchen, but I think spacious enough, and when you cook, you can watch the fishies, or watch the fishies, or watch the fishies. The dining nook, so to say, is small but functional. It looks out to the water side and has some privacy with the plants that were planted right outside the window. And right next to the kitchen is the small but functional bathroom. It has a shower bathtub combination and sink and toilet, everything you need, kind of wavy, kind of watery mirror. And then next to the reading nook is the door to the bedroom. The bedroom also has these shades for privacy and also looks out onto the water. This is also where you can watch some more fish. And wow, you just fully broke into my home. That is rude as fuck. You're in my bedroom, strange person. But this is also where the desk is to do some work or watch some more fishies. And then outside, we can just spend some time in the sun and go swimming, jump into the water. We can have a nice barbecue here, or we can, you know, sit in the not so direct sun, or if we want to sit in the very direct sun. I think this place really allows a fish lover to enjoy the fish. You can see the wild fish just swimming around here, right in front of your door. You can just observe them. You can also just enjoy the water itself. It is really designed to be kind of one with all of that. There's definitely some more decoration that can be done to the outside. I wanted to keep it mostly fish focused. It's not like with dogs or cats or horses that there's a lot of accessories for the hobby itself. Fish watching as a hobby, kind of underrepresented. I could have a few more like fisherman stuff, but I didn't want the catching fish to be the hobby. I wanted the fish as pets as a hobby, which is slightly different and harder to represent. I still like what we came up with, and ooh, a dolphin! Did you guys see that? Ghost dolphins! Whee! Oh, actually great spot for a fish lover to be at. Seriously great spot. Look at this. And I think with this swarm of many fishes that my sim is completely ignoring, I say goodbye for today, and I hope you had as much fun as I had building it, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye!